Are we live? Off to a great start. Great start, everybody. Great start. Is anyone there? Can you hear me? Maybe not. You see me on Twitch? Okay. Says we're connected on both the YouTubes. Welcome back, Juanita. All right, good. Good. Check ignition, and may God's love be with you. Hi, Yambari. Alright, we're troubleshooting, everybody. G-dang. I know. We're troubleshooting. Okay, I put Kevin back where he was. I moved the head, the skeleton head. Oh, fucking no. Right? Literally, I just turned and it just fucking fell. Why would Kevin do this? This fucking nose is a nightmare. God, I wish this nose wouldn't stay on, but I had the problem the last time. But I turned the skeleton head more sideways, directly looking. Maybe. Alright, what do we think about painting the skeleton blue? The thing is, if I do this, I kind of have to commit to it. Because I'd have to like disassemble this to clean him off. Do we paint the skeleton blue, everybody? Painting the skeleton won't be difficult. It won't be difficult at all. Just use acrylic. I'll water it down. It'll be like a wash. I'm not gonna so it'll be watery and it'll work fine. I'm fairly confident in that. The thing is, if we don't like it, cleaning it up would be a son of a bitch. I also have green. I mean, we could do the skeleton red, but then I think it's too much red. I have a green, I have a yellow. Yellow wouldn't work. You say no to the blue? What about painting the toilet? The problem is there's no really clear delineation between the mannequin and the skeleton. I could, I just don't think I'll do anything. I ran through that in my head, at least with that purple cape I have, Mud. We are back actually until something nefarious happens. So I do have, so you see how the dog is sitting on that metallic red? I do have a flat purple version You know, it was like a tablecloth thing I bought from the dollar store. Ain't God's be. It just always seems to happen, Maddie. God, I'm trying to envision what it would look like to paint the skeleton blue. It would probably turn out, it will probably look slightly greenish, but I think green would be too strong. Do I want to paint this blue? Or do I want to paint the toilet blue? Hi, Sashi. Imabashi. Honestly, I'm very happy with the mannequin and the lighting of the mannequin. But the thing is, I mean, I could take away the mannequin and Kevin. But then what would be the... Hi, Omizu. What would be the other thing we add to this painting to make it interesting? Or to this setup, I should say. Because I'll be with you. Wow. This is Major Tom to ground control. You really make the point. What could we do? I can't make a purple out of acrylics. Should tape Rudy to the wall. It's easier said than done. With the banana in his mouth. Well, it's not irreparably changing my props. It would be irreparably changing it for like this stream, right? And to clean it up would take probably 2 to 3 hours of work, which I'm not opposed to. I mean, I've already put paint on the mannequin. The only thing I can't put paint on to Kevin. Does Kevin even work in this? Does Kevin have enough definition? Oh, fuck. Kevin needs a beer hat. Beer hat would work really well with Kevin. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. Because I'm not that happy with it, Omizu, yet. We're gonna paint some of the skeleton blue. To see how that contrast looks. That's what we're gonna do, everybody. Hold on. Let me go get that. in this fucking thing? Jesus Christ. Jesus! How did that happen? I don't know. Hold on one more second. I'm just looking for a tub that does not have a hole in it. What the fuck that may be? Idea. Oh, hi, Jess. Hold on, we're going to be painting my skeleton blue, so I'm looking for something to hold this acrylic. Blue. Okay. All right, we got my pot of blue paint. It's a fake banana, Sashi. All right, so we're gonna paint the skeleton's arm, everybody, and we're gonna see how that looks. Doesn't really adhere with how thin I'm doing it. That means it'll be easy to clean up. Okay. I just did. Ever would you make a paintbrush out of human hair? I actually considered it when I chopped off my hair the last time, Dia, but then I realized my hair was way too soft. Yeah, Omizu. Okay, so this is how the blue looks from far away. Can I zoom in? Now imagine all the skeleton looking like that. Oh, hey. What if the skeleton was all that blue, everybody? Should I zoom out again? Should I zoom out again? I should. Yeah, the balls are the kiwis. It's a warmer blue. So anywhere that you see skeleton would be painted that blue. Ultramarine blue. It's ultramarine blue. Still like, but better contrast against the mannequin. Well, that's the big issue, right? Thank you, Big Mommy Milkers. So should I paint the rest of the skeleton that blue? Because there is a... You think you should? Should we zoom in again to see the contrast that it offers? Wait, that's not Dia. Who doesn't, Shasta? Who doesn't like a nice rugged pair of kiwis? Did we crash again? This is ground control to Major Tom. It's happening again. Are we back? Are we live? Are you still buffering? Is the stream still happening? Okay, I had the thing that... Okay, are we crashed? Is everybody buffering? I think YouTube crashed. You're still seeing the stream? Okay. Does that show up on my stream? Well, it's not showing. Yeah, you're still here. So, Maddie, you can hear me. No buffering on your... But it's not showing... I don't know. Hold on. Let me... Oh, wait. Huge delay. Okay, so it did show my hand. Okay. All right. I'm more confident it's... We haven't crashed. Okay. That's true. All right, we're going to paint the skeleton blue. Mud, I'm sorry. You can see this buttery stream. All right, we're going to paint the skeleton blue. I'm going to do that. You're going back to the white void. You're going back to the void while I paint. So you don't see my great ass.
Wow, wow, wow.
Sorry, just painting everybody. Just painting. But don't fall. all over skeleton. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is that? This paint doesn't adhere well, which is probably a good thing for cleanup.
Fucker.
You're a fucker. Fuck. 1 second.
Fucker.
Give me a second.
Fucker.
Fucking nose.
There once was a painter named Doyle, whose canvas was covered in oil. He slipped in his zeal, made art with his heel, and claimed it was texture and toil.
Okay, people, take a break. We gotta
Not
shut
taking a
down.
break. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank you, Maddie. Nini dress.
I'm being repressed!
No, you're not. All right, let's. I got more to do.
Quit playing with your dinghy.
I ain't taking a break. Who did the break, anyways? Hi, Em. I could do more. Obviously, I can do the inside. Maybe a stronger blue. What are we thinking? Badly blue, Ricardo. This nose pisses me off, Milkers. Thank you for the bits, by the way. Hi, Laura. Alright, I think I need to do another coat of the blue, obviously. I think I need to get the inside. What are we all thinking? Do we think the blue works? Was that a... Oh, wait, there was a gift sub that I missed? Who gave a gift sub? You like the blue, Omizu? Oh, Gibbsmo. Thank you for the sub.
I be stroking.
We have the good old 1 sub and 100-bit hype train, everybody. Looks spectral. So, I think obviously I need to make the blue even stronger. I think the blue does the job, though. Thank you for the sub, Gibbsmo. Listen here, you son of a bitch. Gibbsmo. I am perfectly sane and well adjusted, okay? Who would look at this and what I have in my place and say, this guy's nuts? I have a 30-second delay. Oh my fucking god. Maybe we don't paint today and I just finish this setup, huh? Since we're having technical issues. What laughs? Sashi. We're gonna paint more blue. I'm not deranged. I'm super cool guy. All right? Now, maybe children are scared at the sight of me, okay? Maybe I could have less crazy stuff around. Maybe I cook too much. Maybe I just love too hard. Who knows? Mud, what do you think about the blue? Before I paint more on there. Sashi. It does give the contrast. Paint more on. There. I don't know if Kevin works. Do we think we should just remove Kevin? Maybe this is the problem. I took Kevin off of his Four Loko shrine. What do we think of Kevin? Yeah, I don't think Kevin adds anything. Yeah. But see, like, I don't need his red anymore. I don't need his red because I got it with the cloth and the red on the on Plasticia. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna do another coat of this blue, and we're gonna take Kevin out of this. Go back to the void. I need another brush though. Take him away. Maybe. I get what you're saying, Yambari. All right, Comic Cat, you get your wish. Kevin is that little elf guy. Here, while I paint. There you go. I think this needs to be thicker. might regret this, everybody. Fuck. This goddamn head. You don't even know what's going on. Fucking Ricardo, stop being a dick. Son of a bitch! This nose is really... really frustrating. No, now the head's gonna turn. Fuck. I don't have to. Alright, we did another coat. We might have to do another one. Oh my god. Hi, Pickles. The nose I put on the skeleton keeps on flopping down. And how I, you know, son of a bitch. This is a big weird asshole. Oh my god. Hi, Richards. How are we thinking about the blue now? I think I have to make the light stronger now against his face. Zoom out, okay. Excuse you. Oh, it burns! Oh my god, oh! Oh, this warm, cooling, beautiful light, it burns! Oh, who blessed me? Pickles! Oh, you know how what that does to me? You like this better? That blue is better, yeah? Oh god, it feels like my blood's on fire. You like the red because this thing of that? Yeah. You know, it's funny. What I did with Plasticia, I think, is a pretty interesting painting on its own. Oh! Oh, God! Oh! No! Oh! Jesus! Oh, my God! I'm gonna be pissing fire for weeks. Have a good one, Sashi. I definitely think I have to, like, do another coat of the blue. But I also got to make the light stronger on the skeleton's face. So I feel like I need to put Comic Cat. I feel like I need to put something in front of, or in that black void. I just have no clue what would work there. Like, I don't want to do like a dong, like another figurative dong, right? That would be redundant, right? Hang Kevin from the ceiling, he hung himself. That could actually be kind of funny. Thought cloud from the dog. The problem is, I don't know if I'd be able to stream it if Kevin hung himself. Oh, from the ankle, maybe? Yeah, I don't think that's TOS. From the ankle, though... Yeah. Huh. That's an idea. That is an idea, everybody. I kind of like it. Oh, not at all. Kevin has a permanent Four Locos shrine, Yum. And he has all the Quaaludes he could handle, which is a lot. He's quaying it up all day. All right, so we could hang. So how would Kevin? All right, hold on, Kevin. So if like Kevin was just like hanging. By his foot, obviously his foot. Off the lewds, get off the lewds. I don't think Kevin has any shot of getting off lewds, if I'm honest. Frankly, I'd rather have him stop drinking the Four Locos. It's the hangman from the tarot? It could be. Getting the blue off of the skeleton's gonna be a nightmare, everybody. I might have to throw him in the I might legitimately have to throw him in the bathtub. I would say me, Yambari. I would say me. His last owner sold him. No, I'm talking about for future use, Comic Cat. Paint him while he's in the bathtub of shame. I'm saying is when I gotta remove the blue. I'm gonna leave him blue for this painting. Because I'm getting all up in there. Hydro dip Ricardo. Maybe we can enamel coat him. I do feel like the light needs to be more directly on his face now. Scrub-a-dub-dub. We're just giving it a few minutes. Okay, so I could hang Kevin over the dog by his foot. That would add to the hedonistic vibe of all of this. I think that's a good idea. I could put the flying fish in there. I have Boris that we can, put the wings on again. I'm obviously going for a hedonistic vibe. I also have that pineapple, everybody, we could throw in somewhere. Oh, I have fish. I have fake fish. Comic Cat. Who do you think you're dealing with? I was thinking about the pineapple on his lap, but it seemed like so... Don't you nerd me. I felt like the pineapple on his lap was like very on the nose. Here, I got the fish right here. Here, we got this one. This one. That one. We also have this with a variety of wigs. That's at our disposal. Right, we voted on this one. I think the drama mask works better. Plus, I wouldn't put paint on this. I have a lampshade. Or I have lampshades. A fish, a fish. Well, the easel's the commentary on the modern art. Same with that dog. Comic Cat. This is making fun of two of the richest artists in the world. Comic Cat, thank you for the follow. What's the fountain toilet referencing? I mean, that's not the point, Salt, but I'm sure they will. Oh, yeah. It needs to be directly visual. It doesn't look like we're painting today. We're just going to finish this setup. But I'll paint tomorrow. It looks like we're just gonna, you know, it's like right when the stream started, I kind of was just like looking at him and I just started asking myself questions and I'm like, things don't look right. This is what I was talking about doing now. All right, let's do another coat of blue. All right, so you guys go back to the void of Kevin. Okay, you guys just, here, look into his eyes. Look into his sweet, juicy eyes. There you go, he's in focus for you. If I had a urinal, the urinal would work in that void, I think. Alright, let me go paint some more blue. Come on. Yeah, right? Yeah, we're almost there. Almost there. gonna fix the lights too. Okay. A little bit more now. All right, let's fix the lights. Maybe I could go back to this style. Alright, we'll try that. I move the light around. Okay. You don't have a view of the dog right now. I'll zoom in. But that's where I have the light pointing. You like that one, Comic Cat? Well, you found your stream, Comic Cat, because you're stuck here forever. Learning is not a choice. We painted the skeleton blue, Pickles. Maybe the light needs to come from top down instead of like bottom up, because like, you know, we have top down on the mannequin, right? We needed more color. We needed more delineation between the mannequin and the skeleton, Pickles. Yeah, that we reached another milestone, haven't we, Mud? Or I've reached another mile. I'll speak for myself. I've reached another milestone with that. But why? All right, I think I just answered that already. Yeah, it's just ultramarine blue, Comic Cat. Maybe the light needs to come from up above, huh? Should I test the light like above the head going down? Thankfully the toilet's going to be easy to clean. But I'm getting all up in the nooks and crannies of the skeleton. Yeah, because I'm not getting any illumination with that, right? Reference. Yeah, I just don't know how I would reference Damien Hirst. Oh, thank you, Maddie. Don't you crickets me, Lizzie. I do have other wigs. Maybe another wig color would be right. Son of a bitch! Alright, should we change the wig? I have a black bob, but now the bob doesn't seem to work. We're working out this reference, Garg. We're working on the reference, everybody.
Quit playing with your dinghy.
Yes to another wig? Alright, I'm gonna show you all the wigs I got. Oh my god, Garg! Alright, okay, we have red mullet. We have red mullets. But like a warm red. Orangey, right? We have this one, we have the bald cap, old man. We just used this in the last one, right? Old man bald cap. Well, thank you, Lizzie. I appreciate it. That is actually very nice. Okay. We got, we'll say this closeted gay Mormon hair. Like a deeply closeted Mormon wig. That's true. This one might work. That wig soaks. You like that one, Richards? Okay. We got... This is one I haven't turned out or opened yet, but I got this really cheap. But it's very red. Here, I gotta open it up. This might... The color... I'm not gonna cut this wig, though. Alright, we got... It's super long, like Ariel hair. You see that? But you can see it's like a colder red. Super intense cold red. I have a captain's hat too. Oh yeah, here I got one. Okay. We got a clown fro. Clown fro. This would be too much. I'm vetoing this one. We have the old-timey, like colonial, you know, with the curls in it that dudes would wear. Right, we got that one. We have a fro of black hair. We have I don't think black would work. The Soaker and the Ariel. The Soaker is a perfect name for that, isn't it? We also have a captain's hat that I was originally thinking about doing, but I didn't like how this looked. Because it was just white, you know, blah, blah, blah. Do I have any other wigs? I have another clown. Yeah, that's about it, everybody. I got hats. But let's just, you know, let's leave the Let's leave it to that. I got tiny hats too. Should I just test out the soaker? You absolutely... I would take your wigs, Comic Cat. Should we try out the soaker? A cat hat? Yeah, I just don't have that. Alright, so... let's try out this. I haven't found my... I have a dual color wig that I was originally doing, like a blonde and black one, but I don't know where that one is. Alright, go back to Kevin. I'll put the wig on. There you go. God damn it. The nose is... I gotta figure out the nose situation. The nose is gonna be there. Okay. The wig was helping keep the nose in place, unfortunately. Kevin is plotting something, but the lewds and the Four Locos are getting in the way. What do we think of that? I gotta paint more blue now. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do that, Mud. Because it has a piece of string and stuff like that. It's just that it's not taut enough and, you know. I gotta paint more of the skull blue. So here, let me do that, actually, really quickly. Go back to Kevin. God damn it, Kevin! Okay. Let me play with the light really quickly. So are we fine with a soaking Mormon haircut? Hold on. Everything's getting in my way. Okay. Okay. It needs to be like that. Just a very precarious thought, maybe. All right, the light's kind of in the way, but I need you all to try and imagine that this light stand is not going to be there. All right? Imagine that light stand how's that? God, do the sunglasses not work anymore? Do the sunglasses not work? Do we get rid of those too? Yeah, you can't really see them, huh? Do we replace them with anything? See, this is what I was doing for like 5 hours yesterday and some this morning. Can't really see them much if you had colored heart frames. I do have maybe the googly-eyed glasses. The googly-eyed... You like skull sockets? I feel like a rich asshole who painted himself blue and had a Mormon haircut would be wearing sunglasses inside. I'd do them. Of course I'd do that, Maddie. Do we think the googly-eyed glasses? What glasses do I have? I have googly-eyed. I could do the eyeballs shooting out of his head again. That's going to be harder to see. I have aviators. I do have aviators. No, I get it, Lizzie. I get it. Let's try googly eyes. Let me see if I can find the googly eyes. Got props. Oh, there they are. Perfect. Okay. Woo! All right. I got all the sunglasses I got, everybody. Who's ready to look at sunglasses? All right. We have OG googly glasses that I could lock the. I could change the position of the eyes of the black part of the eyes. I could move those and make them like cross-eyed and stuff, or right. These I like. I like this idea. We have straight reflective aviators. Right? Reflective aviators. We have, these won't work, but these are just like, you can't even see them. These aren't reflective. Right? And then I have these that are semi-reflective, but pink and green. These are my favorite sunglasses that I own. But I think googly eyes, right? Do we move the pupils? Yeah, plus we wouldn't be able to see the colors. Do we move the pupils? Let's see how easy this is or not. I don't really wear sunglasses in general. I'm not a sunglass boy. It would make sense then to... Okay, wait, hold on. Turn the head. Streaks on his face, yeah. I probably should. I mean, not probably, I should. I mean, I'd start to look really cool if I started smoking cigarettes and wearing sunglasses all the time. Is this stuck? I am. Yeah, no, I think I need to start smoking cigarettes, everybody. And wearing sunglasses. And acting aloof all the time. I should just start telling people that they won't understand my art. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Alright, go back to Kevin while I fix these glasses I just broke. Here, take a long, deep look into his eyes. Into those alcoholic and quaalude eyes. I've never smoked pot. Okay, if I could just get that off the ground, that'd be great. I legitimately can't pick this pupil up from the ground. Now we're going to use tape. Tape worked. Let's fix these glasses, huh? Yeah, I've never smoked either. Lizzie, I think you've smoked pot at my place. I think you did. All right, I'll choose to believe you this one time. This one time, Lizzie, I'll choose to believe you. Okay. All right, so I moved... Okay. I moved the eyes, everybody. All these dang marijuana heads infiltrating our society. All these anti-fascists. Ugh, they're disgusting. I think I was the only one who was sober. Well, Maddie, you didn't do anything, right? Alright, so we're gonna go... We're going with opposite ends eyes here. Comic, they've done 2 visits. Garg has been to my place a few times. Lizzie has been twice, Maddie once. We did a, Gargapalooza : Amy Palooza. Oh yeah, I need to put tape there. Well, I invited him. Basically, Amy was coming to the States for something, our friend Amy Jo, and then it turned into a thing. I mean, anybody can come over here and paint. Everybody's welcome. If you come here, I'll cook for you. That's my rule. But also, I need to know you for a little bit and make sure you're not going to murder me. So obviously, that offer doesn't go for, like, everybody indiscriminately. You want a Grinch dance? Best I could do is Charlie Brown. Yeah, but that art had bombs in it. Little did you know, it was part of my plan. All right, we got our next iteration, everybody. We got the next iteration. Is everybody sitting down? This is going to be controversial. This might get me canceled from streaming if I show you this. This might get me canceled, everybody. All right, if you see what I'm about to show you, you might not ever see me again. It'll be that controversial. Okay. Here goes nothing. So, when I think about the painting, I'm like, how do I have to turn the head more? I feel like I need stronger light on the face, right? Would the long nose even be needed now? Or would the clown nose, would the red clown nose work now? Do we do red clown nose? The lighting needs to be stronger. Do we do clown's nose now? Ricardo needs a Smurf hat? No. Do you think red clown nose might work? It will tie in some of the red theme as well. I mean, yeah, is it too much? I mean, do we need the gold necklace even more? Is the gold necklace stupid?
What the fuck is that?
We're working on the setup, Amy. You like the gold necklace? Okay. Let me try the clown's nose. Let me try the clown's nose, because I feel like the clown's nose might work, but let's, so, 1 second while I put clown nose on. Okay, hold on. Gotta make sure Kevin's in focus. No, well, we're gonna try out the clown's nose, Amizu. It's either the clown nose or the long nose. Yeah, it's Ricardo Montalbone. And this is Kevin. This is Kevin Gamblin. The skeleton's Ricardo Montalbone. The mannequin is Plasticia. That's who you've met. Alright, let me go put the clown's nose on. Ooh, 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 ooh. We're going down. Shit sticks to my gloves like crazy. All right. I moved the light around a little bit to... God. Oh, wait, no good. All right. Thought something important just fell. Okay. All right. Here's... I changed the light a little bit. And, clown's nose. Consensus. I think a top-down light, though, is just going to be better for that. Looks like... Oh, it does look like Grover, doesn't it? Yeah, I can't get the Grover comment now. It's just Grover. We created Grover. Yep, clown's nose is out. Sesame Street, Comic Cat, look it up. A famous, let's go back to Long Nose. While you guys go back to Kevin. It's like painting sponge, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work well. Alright, I put the long nose back on him. Oh, careful, Mud. Comic Cat, Mud is a potter. Like they did pottery, who streams as well. On Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, you could see MW Mudworks making pottery. So she, Mudworks is literally, so ignore that cable. Oh, fuck. How does a long nose look, everybody? You're not feeling it? That's fine. I'm looking for honesty. It's weird. It might just be too much, huh? It might be too much with the glasses. With those glasses specifically. Also, the question is like, see, I always feel like I'm turning it to face this way, but see, the head, I'm having problems keeping the head in a specific spot. I'm not too much. All right, let's get rid of the nose. Go back to Kevin. What about a top hat? What about a top hat, everybody? Should we go back to top hat? No. Wouldn't go well with the gold chain. Maybe that's it. Too dark, you fear? You're probably right. Too dark. So we're gonna hang Kevin. Need a feather boa. Maybe. I gotta turn this head. 1 second. Stay. Don't rotate. Stay. All right, now I just moved the head. So we are gonna hang Kevin by his legs. Don't report me. All right, so I rotated the head to face this way a little bit better. In game, yeah. Yeah, that probably works. I think the light needs to be stronger, though. Well, we need something in the void. So we're going to put Kevin hanging by his ankle. All right? Kevin hanging by his ankle above the dog. And I'm probably going to need another light source for that. Well, so let's see. The two that I have on the right side are the strongest, and I just have the one over there, right? Lighting this is tough because I have so many subjects, right, that need so let's zoom out. And you're seeing it a little bit overexposed. God, that toilet is just kind of meaningless now, huh? The toilet's just kind of meaningless. I could make... We could go back to standing. So, Comic Cat, the original idea was like a person in the sitting on the shitter in like the thinking pose, looking at this like really just like looking at contemporary modern art. That was just basically the root of it. I do kind of need a regular size nose, don't I could do that. Oh, that could add to it. I see what you're saying, Pickles. Fuck. How do I do that? How do I pull that off? Knees is a bit tough, but I get it. I could put the skeleton back. I could put a thong on the skeleton. What do we think about a thong on the skeleton and making him standing up? I bought kind of basically a Borat thong. Yeah, it's kind of like worshiping contemporary art, right? The problem is the thong is black. Do you? Okay. I was just talking about how the toilet is kind of meaningless right now. Let me go use this blue on the rest of the face really quickly. Let's think about that. It's just acting as a chair, I agree. Let me put this in focus. Fucking skeleton that just constantly won't stay where I want it to. Alright, so, I mean, if we're changing the toilet... Okay, let's think about this. The toilet is pointless in the current set. What? All right, let me catch up. All right. Like writing fountain? Welcome back, Lizzie. I mean, I could do it, Mud. It's just tough. So I right now the one of the arms is fishing wire to the mannequin, and I also have him strapped to the toilet. You could potentially achieve the praying position with fishing line and using the rafters. The rafters I can't use. I just don't have a good way to go up there. I mean, what I could do is I could move the toilet to the other side and write fountain on it, and then have the skeleton kneeling in front of it with, the mannequin standing over it. The mannequin standing over it in that, like, you know, almost like a Mother Mary, right? What I did to the mannequin is Catholic related, mind you, or is inspired by Catholicism. I mean, it is a different piece at that point. Or, I mean, we also have another option, everybody. I could make it a diptych or whatever, like the two-piece thing. So I have one of them of the skeleton and mannequin on their own, and then I have another piece with the shitty contemporary art. I had that thought. Does this work in one piece? So, like, here, sorry. I should have brought you back over here. Does this work as one piece, or should I split it into two? Here, let me... Sorry that light is blocking Plasticia a little bit, but it's just what it is. Because, like, it would have to be, like, the aspect ratio is pretty similar to what you see on the screen, right? It would be somewhat, like, this would be what would be on the painting, pretty close to it. Well, that's what I was saying, Lizzie. It's like you'd have one painting that was, here, could I do this? Like, one painting that was this, right? Those two. And then another painting that was this with, like, Kevin hanging or something. Right? If I could, that's straight up metal, Cat. That's a straight up metal. It's for piggy bank in the. I mean, I would. I got it for like $3. You like the composition right now? So if we had Kevin hanging, let's revisit Kevin hanging. All right. So here's the two big outliers right now. Is the toilet doesn't really do anything in this piece. I don't think anybody would think twice about the toilet. It's just a chair that person's sitting on. So instead of the meaning of the toilet, unless we wrote fountain on it, which I think is a little bit of a stretch, it can just be a chair. So then we could, like, does making the skeleton standing mean anything? Or kneeling would work really well, because then the kneeling would have like an interesting height differential. I am trying to do a lot with one piece. Yeah, yeah, Lizzie, do we so if I were to make the skeleton kneeling, which I could do. How would I do that, though? I'd figure out a way. I think kneeling works better with, like, the pompousness of it. A diptych, that's it. Kevin hanging and holding a paintbrush. I like that idea. I do like the idea. I think kneeling, though, adds to this, the bizarreness, right? Of, like, right now it adds the idea of, like, worshipping, right? Because that's what the mannequin is like, right? With, like, the religious kind of, like, overtones to it. It, like, adds the idea of worship, right? Of worshipping this horse shit. So then the kneeling, once again, is like a redundant factor, though, of the idea of, like, worship, or, that type of shit, right, that we see. That could, you know what, Pickles? That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. The metal dog might be too small for this. I don't mind that idea. So do we take out the metal dog? Let me think. We could add lotion and tissues. I agree with that, Maddie. Right now it doesn't work. Technically yes, that I need to cover it up. I have, like, one of those rolling desks, Mud, that I could put a tablecloth over. Like those rolling, like, like little, like those rolling side tables. No, comic, you gotta stay up the entire night to watch. I don't have a box of tissues, but I could simulate it. Well, I think I just need to move it closer to him. So then would I put like an eggplant in his lap? And that would be too on the nose? Yeah, you're right. Leave it as suggestive. Oh, yeah, that's actually okay. What if I duct tape those on there too, Mud? Or they just sit right in front of the canvas? They're the complimentary. Well, yeah, because there's two ways. It's just like the art house, you know, it's like, oh yeah, you're gonna come when you see these, or it's like the artist is like, oh yeah, my art is going to do that to you. But I think one is a little bit too like kind of hard. Let me go find lotion and tissues, or like, you know, something that I could use for that. I got an idea to make it cruder. Instead of tissues, we could just use a toilet paper roll. I could do like wads of toilet paper all over the ground around it too. Doing wads of toilet paper would be pretty funny. Okay. Alright, so this is what I just did. We could obviously fix the lighting, right? Thanks, Comic Cat. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the follow. Hope to see you again. I do plan to like start this tomorrow now. See, now the toilet might... Alright, now the toilet might mean something again if I get the lighting right. You hear what I'm saying, everybody? Okay, that kind of works for me. Because now the toilet paper doubles as they could actually use the toilet and jack off. I just need to fix the lighting. Oh my god. The toilet paper actually might save the toilet as an idea. Can the painting come like a little closer to the mannequin? Yeah. Here, let me move the painting now. Should I turn it? Should I turn it to face the camera more? You think it's fine as is? Okay. Going down. I'm gonna move those lights, so those light poles are obviously gonna be, you know, moving and stuff like that, but I think that works better. Do we think that there's anything in the black void, though? So, like, now I don't think Kevin hanging by his foot matters. It's a lot less disjointed. I could move the I think the mannequin standing, though, where it's at. I think the mannequin skeleton position is fine. I just don't know. Yeah, the Kevin idea is gone. I just don't know about that black void. Is there anything we could possibly put in that black void? Or is there anything in the foreground? And that would be actual tough pose. Oh, I see. I could try that. I could try that, Mud. You know what's interesting now is that there's a primary thing. There's a primary color kind of like dichotomy here too. Not dichotomy, trichotomy. Not even. Well, what am I trying to say? There's an element of just straight primary colors in this now. Yeah. So, all right. So if we raised up that table, I could probably get that table, you know, 6 inches. We could play around with that. I do like the idea of Kevin hanging from his legs, though. That's probably going to be in a future painting. Do you think it needs to be okay? Let's see. Either make the lotion higher or bring the mannequin forward. Maybe I do a little bit of both. Maybe I move the mannequin like slightly this way. I'm talking like 6 inches, like this way. And then, yeah, the lotion and toilet paper up like 6 inches. I could move the mannequin right now. Hi, Chappie. How you doing? I just, you know, it's just something I think about with my stuff, Mud, where it's just like I have so many paintings where it's like subject, black background, right? And I'd like to, but I'd like it to feel like organic, right? Like maybe does a brick wall? Hold on a second. Should I just make that the brick wall background? It might fuck with the colors I have, though. It would detract from the hard contrast I have with some of these lights and colors. Huh. It's a lot of work. I have to, like, it's like a sheet I have to hang in the background, Maddie. Nice, Chappie. Yeah, no, we're just working on this composition today. I thought I was gonna paint, but then I literally just started to think about all the things I wanted to fix on this, or things I didn't like, and then it just turned into something. Yeah, we gotta fix the lighting. The brick would make it a background. I do, you know. I did buy one of like a window, like a home window, like you're in the sitting room and it's like you see the front yard. That would be kind of funny, but it like looks kind of like computerish, if that makes sense. Yeah, it does and it doesn't. I guess, like, the thing is, there's no, like, right, it's still void and not, like, wall, you know? But let's, you know, we'll do those 2 small moves and then fix the lighting. But that toilet paper and lotion idea kind of just fixes the whole toilet issue, huh? Now the toilet means a lot more. Instead of it just being a random chair toilet. Yeah, okay. Alright, well then we're going to start painting this tomorrow, everybody. I also want to figure out what's going on with my fucking OBS, because it crashed, what, 3 times, and I had to do a computer restart. So, I don't like that. Today's Friday, right? Yeah. Not today. But this was like a worse version of what happened like 2 weeks ago, Maddie. 3 weeks ago. So yeah. I think we got it into the spot we wanted. Well, we could check, so here, right? Let's just... Yeah, no, my OBS, from what I know of, is up to date, Maddie. So, here, let's just try lining you up. This is becoming tough to line up. Oh. So, something like that, everybody. Oh, hold on. I guess we probably... Something like that. could even bring it a little lower, maybe. Maybe like that. I could, you know what? I could probably make that canvas bigger and like, you know, like change the perspective a little bit. Maybe I also got to make it more upright. Because I think the canvas could be bigger, so I might be able to move it closer to make it look like it's bigger. Can you see like that change? Yeah. Things are a little bit small though too. Hold on. Nothing is easy. Oh my God!
Tonight, you.
Who done it? Who done it? Greenbag. You're looking at your worst nightmare, Greenbag. You green son of a bitch. All right. The lighting's... But see how that looks bigger now? Probably something like that. Yeah, now the table needs to come up. For sure. God bless it. Oh, wrong one. Something like that, and we raise that table. Yeah, we're gonna raise. I got another table I think I could use. Greenback, get ready. I sent my mom a picture of the setup at the start of stream, everybody, okay? My mom knows I'm a sick fuck. Well, all I'm saying is when I bring a date home this week and they see this, they're going to be like, this is the one. This is the guy that I want to spend no more time with. You're just going to have to be really cool about a few things, all right? It's not illegal. It's just looked down upon. It's not illegal, but it should be. This is the guy. This is the guy. I finally get that restraining order. Yeah. What's going on with Ricardo's arm? Which one, man, Mizu? They're just held up like it's a goddamn church event. All I'm saying is I'm easily one of the most eligible bachelors because I'd feed you well because I cook, all right? And then I don't expect anything out of anybody. I hate social events. Oh my god! I mean, they're both raised, Omizu. One's is darker. One is being held up by that pole, and the other one is a fishing line to the mannequin. Maite. Son of a bitch. So you don't think this is scarily unhinged? I guess it's not. From Playshook. Well, Mud, I do have all the paintings in the first floor. That, it's true. That is what you did. You just had to do it. I just like doing the things I like. I cook a lot. No, he's waving his arms in reverence, Omizu. So you're telling me, Mud, you would be weirded out in this scenario? Well, do you know about the Greenback? Do you know about that high contemporary art horseshit? It sold for like $32 million of a banana duct tape to a canvas. So I just added two. See, the balls aren't. I might have to reposition the balls. Do I have them hanging down more? Fair enough, Mud. Fair enough. Should the balls be hanging lower instead of off to the side? The balls as in the kiwis? Well, they're fake. They're plastic, Greenbag. Yeah, lower. Yeah, I think you just have droopy kiwi balls, huh? You were going to say higher. Okay. So are we going for a young man's balls or an old man's balls? I don't think the intent was to make him necessarily look erect. I could put a ball on either side. Don't you have a mesh? Only in private. You like them paired? Okay. So lower or higher? Undetermined. Mud wants them higher. Which way, Silver Grains, do you think that? By stem. Have a good one, Pickles. Okay. We'll try higher by stem. I like how you phrase that. I'd like to see them higher by stem. We gotta clean up the lighting though. We need to get lighting on that toilet paper and lotion. And better lighting on the cock and balls art. All right, well that's the goal. That's the goal, Maddie. Okay. Well, I think we've done good work here, everybody. I think we've done good work. I think this would work as a stream, wouldn't it? Great work, team. I don't think this is pizza party worthy, but it's close. So maybe next time, everybody, you just work that much harder, we get a pizza party. Oh. Oh my God. All right, we're gonna paint tomorrow, though.
This guy stinks! Move this man!
You stink. We're gonna try and do the block in tomorrow, everybody. And yeah. Yep. Any questions? No questions. Wow. Okay. So yeah, tomorrow maybe a slightly earlier start than usual. Okay. Amy, are you streaming tomorrow? Is Amy even here? Amy, can you hear me? One question, what the fuck? What do you mean, Salt? What do you mean? Sat across one another on the table in the center and the art in the center. Plasticia is in a fixed position, can only be standing. I don't see the problem, Salt. Just so you know, your wife helped with this. Your wife is partly responsible for this. All right. Mud's a great influence. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Lady A. Princess PJs, Andrea. Anyone I should raid? We haven't raided Princess PJs in a while. We're gonna raid Princess PJs. Alright, everybody. That is it. Tomorrow, we're painting tomorrow. Oh, fuck. Did that raid start? There is no lead exposure, Maddie. This mouse pisses me off. Okay. Alright, everybody. If anybody needs anything, and then wipe the D. Thank you for your help. I actually enjoyed this. I enjoyed the help. I think it's a better subject now. And, yeah. I mean, big setups are hard, right? So, have a good night, Omizu. Thank you, Lizzie. Yeah, we'll do more. Yeah, we're taking out the balloon dog. It just didn't work anymore, Omizu. We're going, because the toilet lost value, so now we're going with the pretense of jacking off to the paintings. Meaning, everybody, till tomorrow. Have a good one.